All right.
What do you think? So we're running a mini campaign in a tabletop role-playing game called Cursed. Right? The game is high fantasy, or maybe even moderate fantasy. Like, I don't know. It's sword and sorcery is the idea. And we're coming up on some interesting bad guys. You guys just talked to an ancient vampire, pretty much Charles Dance out of that one Dracula movie. How do you feel, Ken, about playing with these new people? Because it's a completely new crew.
I feel great.
What are the differences? Because you played with a group for about a year straight.
Sure.
And then into another group.
It's just a different group. I think it's just getting to know more people and you get more insights. And honestly, I think it's great because the more people that I know and experience, I get more input on how to interact with different people and kind of an insight into their world. And the more I know, the better I feel. And honestly, it makes me less concerned. You know, these new interactions with new people makes me less concerned about interactions with people in general. Or, you know, thinking like when you're alone all the time, like I am often, thinking that my neighbor is out to get me, and new people, it's like every new person kind of demystifies, destroys that concept that people are inherently evil and stupid. Because the more people I meet, I think they're smart people that are not evil and care about the world, except for maybe some of our former guests.
I see. It's a crapshoot when you play with strangers. I've some of the worst games I've walked into at a gaming shop and just been like, like some of the worst games, although not the worst. Worst game I ever played in was with a bunch of people I knew, with a guy that helped me make Dreadlord.
Oh yeah.
Lord Almighty, that was a bad game.
Well, you can't predict. God. The more I know about this, what I know about this world is that you can't predict what is going to happen, and expectations lead to absolute failure.
Expectations, whatever.
Yeah. Don't. All
right, well,
don't expect.
I was curious about, entering new groups has some.
It makes me more comfortable with joining other groups in this world. Getting people to laugh, because I think that's half of what my passive aggressive characters do, is like it allows me to be a little. It feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, especially when it's a game that accommodates that. It's not cool when you're playing like a horror game and like, know, you walk into the room and it's like there's bodies everywhere and someone's like poop. Like it's like just kick that person out of the game right there.
There's bodies everywhere. It's like, but there's a time and a place. I mean, there can be comedy in any situation.
There can, but it's the difference of.
But the poop,
if the comedy works.
Yeah, the poop isn't. It doesn't, like, if it was about like when you die, you poop a little bit, but like poop and pee jokes aren't funny. They're just not funny. I don't.
What I'm getting at is,
go ahead.
There are players that refuse to allow tension in the game, and when you're playing a horror game or a suspense game, it demands that there's tension. And some people, at the first chance, pop the bubble. They won't allow the tension. So everyone else is trying to get into it. And it would be like watching a play or watching a movie. And the moment there's going to be a jump scare, someone in the theater being like, ah! And it's like you just killed the mood. Sure. Some people are like that.
Right.
And knowing when to do it and when to not do it, I think is a skill.
It's okay when you're in the city at the fishmonger stocking up for the tour. It's maybe it's not okay when you're talking to somebody who would clearly just kill you, and you're like, well, your face is this, and I think the arbiter should take that interaction.
Just to stab you.
And stab you.
The guy's like,
your face.
Just go down.
The end. Your face.
And that's it. Into him. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
What do you got?
Oh no, never mind. I thought we had another comment. Okay.
No. Yeah,
I'm good.
I said internet.
Internet.